Welcome to FS17 Moving on the Square Farms map. Today we'll be doing our first two jobs here with a new company. We'll be making our way over to the new moving company shop here in our 2017 Ram 2500 Power Wagon. This is one pretty cool truck and it does have the 6.4 liter Hemi underneath the hood. A lot of guys showed a lot of support on the setting up of this brand new series yesterday, so I thought we'll get right into it here with our first two jobs. So the first one we will have to do is move a Husqvarna lawn tractor and trailer from a dealership to its house. The customer has hired us. They do not have equipment, any trucks or trailers to transport it themselves, so we have been hired to transport it for them, move it to their house, and then we'll be moving two antique pieces of equipment from the local farmer's property to his storage units here in town. So both of those will take the majority of today. We are just about to arrive here to our shop. Now I did raise the first garage here, the smaller one. I did raise it up just a bit to make it a bit easier. Up first we'll be using the Ford F450. We'll hop here on the inside and we'll make our way over to the dealership to move it. Now like I have touched upon in the first video on this series, moving will consist of pretty much anything. It could be equipment, it could be moving it to different houses, moving to storage, and it almost looks like we are caught there on it. So we're just going to pull forward here. Only the truck is what we do need. It's a pretty tight shop, and I actually did make the shop just a little bit wider, but this is pretty cool. It's a brand new truck actually, so it's exciting in general. We have ramps to put on the back door opens, cool things like that. And I do appreciate all of you guys stopping by and checking out today's video here with the brand new series. Mainly we'll be moving people to new houses with all of their belongings, but today, I mean, any type of moving job we'll do, especially to get the company up and running. You would do smaller jobs, easy jobs like this to do, and I believe that the dealership is, yep, it's going to be over there, and this will be a tight squeeze putting it here into the back of this 450, but I really wanted to feature this truck. This is one amazing truck, and it is pretty cool. Now, this is actually pretty realistic. Customers buy pretty big equipment or even anything, and they can't fit it in their vehicles, or they don't have the proper vehicle or trailers to move it around. So that's why we've been hired here to move this Husqvarna brand new lawn tractor to the customer's house. We have arrived here and it's right out front. Yep, and it's actually pretty small, but it will be a little bit on the tricky side. So we'll get the ramps folded out and we'll get that back door opened up. Take a look at that. That is pretty cool. Now if you do have any cool ideas here for what we should move next, let me know. I like to do a few jobs every video, unless it's one very big job going back and forth to the same house, which we might just do. I think that that'll be awesome. We'll get this Husqvarna lawnmower turned on now. I will be featuring this here in a review later on today, so hope you guys are excited for that. And I will be dropping to one video day very, very soon. It could be sometime this week, sometime this weekend, or next week. School will be very busy, and I want to focus on one video and put all my effort into that and also to school. So we'll disconnect the trailer there. We'll kind of pull forward here, and we do have to kind of get readjusted. We have to turn around actually and get this in. Now, like I've touched on, this is going to be a tight squeeze here. That trailer does actually have a very big collision, which makes it tricky for us, but we should be able to make it fit. And as you guys can see on our first try, it does fit pretty well. We actually have a few inches of room there, which is nice. We'll get the door closed here and we'll put the ramps up. Now that is awesome. I might add those ramps to a few pickup trucks, and the truck is squatting just a little bit. I might make some more moving trucks. We might have to do that, and we'll just kind of leave here and head over now. I'd like to thank all of you guys for the continued support here on the daily videos. It's a lot of fun to upload every single day, and you guys are the ones that are making it possible. Now I will be making some other trucks, maybe like an F750 or a 4500 mover truck. That'll be a pretty cool thing, same like bed as this, and we will be getting Square 2448 moving on the side of all of our trucks and trailers to make it even more realistic. We are here on the Square Farms map, which I have released. You guys can go check out that. And all the public mods will be down below, and they are all public the ones that we are using today, which is nice. Now, as you guys can see, it's a bit of a drive to get to this customer's house, and that's probably why they just hired us and they are paying us to move this for them. And it's actually this house coming up to our left. Yep, this is a correct address, and he must be very excited getting this to mow his property. And he actually got like a full-blown compact tractor set up. He got a little loader and a little cart as well to do any small projects, which is pretty cool. I will be featuring this in an upcoming landscaping video as well. It's just such a cool, such a neat mod. So we'll back up here and let's get this. Now this trailer, like I've said, is a bit tricky to get because of the collisions, but it looks good, and we'll just put it underneath his little shed, and that is good for the first moving job. That's awesome. And then next up, we will be hopping in the Freightliner truck with a big moving trailer. We are going to be moving an old grain truck and an old tractor to his storage. He brought it out for show season to have it out front, make the farm look good as people from around the town drove by, but now it's time to move it into storage. He wants it kind of out of the weather, especially the temperature will be dropping, and also snow will be coming this winter, but he wants it done early, and it's nice. It's our one of our first jobs, so it's going to be pretty neat. We'll head back over there and get the next one, but like I have touched on, the goal will be either to do one big moving job of moving a lot of boxes, some equipment from house to house, or doing a few jobs like this here today. I think that would be a pretty cool thing to do here for the series, and we are just going from the farmer's area, farmer's property, to be specific, to the local storage area, and that's pretty realistic as well. Sometimes you don't have enough room to store it, or you want to keep it safe, and sometimes keeping it safe might not be in your own garage, especially when you work on it and have lots of tractors, everything like that. So we'll get this back in here now. At the start of the video, we did have a few collision problems, and I'm trying to avoid that, trying to get as much as I can over there. That looks to be good. Alright, we got the F450 all parked up. Next up, we'll come over here and we got to get this Freightliner started up. As you guys can see, this is awesome. It's a day cab, very detailed, and I will be doing a review on this as well. And we got it on. We'll just kind of pull it forward and close the door. I really don't want it running on the inside for those certain reasons, especially health-wise. We'll just try to pull it out. It's a pretty long trailer, you guys can see. This is awesome. Mainly, though, we will be using this trailer for big things like this that don't want to be out in the open, because we could easily get like a 40-foot PJ, put it behind the 3500 Denali dually, but we could pick up bugs, rock chips as well, and rock chips are pretty big, so we will more than likely transport cars, everything like that, in this to keep it safe from the weather and anything that could happen as we move. We'll now be making our way over to local farmer. Now, this is one awesome truck, you guys can see. It's pretty detailed, and it just looks awesome. So we'll be making this left, and the farmer is just very busy right now, and that's why he hired us, and he wants us to do it. It's a little bit easier as well. He just gives us a paycheck, and that's pretty much it. And we do have insurance on it, everything that we do move, just in case something does happen. We definitely have to replace it. But wow, this is one awesome setup. And the Square Farmers map is a very nice map for role-playing with the different dealerships, but it also has a lot of fields, and we came in pretty fast. The brakes on this are not the best. We have to get that looked at. And I mean, it's a brand new truck as well, so that was a bit interesting. Just came in way too fast. Now you guys can see I got the back doors open and the ramps down. Now take a look at that. Now I will say I've gotten lots of requests to use this moving trailer when we move shops. I think that is an amazing idea. I will do that the next time we move. So here it is, guys, the antique tractor. It's pretty big, and this is actually very heavy. And I did have them send me the length of this in it, because, I mean, if we don't have to take this big one, it would be easier and more cost efficient not to take the big semi-truck. But I did measure it, and our 30-foot trailer just cannot fit it, the gooseneck. So that's why we are taking this. So you guys can see, pretty old grain truck, wow. And we do take pictures at the start and at the end, especially for vehicles, to report that there have been no damages. And we got everything loaded up, wow, right, perfect. Right there. So we'll come over here and we'll just close the doors and we'll head over to the storage units. Now today we only do have 2 jobs, so once we head back to the shop, we'll definitely get everything parked up and then we will call it a day. Now I will be a bit more careful, especially now since we do have customers' belongings. Customers load with us, and wow, these brakes, I just pretty much rolled through that stop area. Now I do use a Xbox One controller, I do get a lot. I am on the PC, I will be featuring some Xbox content as well, but I like the PC because all the mods, everything like that. And wow, this truck really does haul pretty well. That's a pretty heavy tractor, I will say, and a very nice old truck, but it's awesome being on the inside of a nice truck like this. Now, he did give us the keys to the storage units. He has 2 of them right next to each other, and then we will just drop them by his house when we go to get the paycheck. That is what we agreed on. So the storage units is right here, and we're rolling right through the stop once again. Wow, definitely have to get these brakes looked at because 2 times today pretty much barely made that turn. So his are the last 2 here. So it's actually the last 2 back there, so that's going to be how it is. We'll just turn our hazard lights on. Pretty quiet day here at the storage units, and this is the first video where I really get to showcase why I kind of have these here. Some might ask why, but I just wanted them for like the storage units. I think that it'll be pretty cool. Now, version 1 will have dividers in between as well to make it a bit more realistic instead of just garages. We'll hop here in this. Now, this definitely keeps it safe during the winter season. And I mean, pretty old truck, you wouldn't want to drive this in the salt, especially since we do get a lot of snow. So we'll just get this back in here, kept safe, and that is perfect right about there. We'll close the door, and we got one more to do. Now, I did put the Square 2448 logo and the YouTube link down on either side of this trailer, and I think that it really just sets the trailer off and adds kind of a bit more uniqueness to the videos instead of just having a random one on there. But you guys, since we got the old Farm Haul diesel 450 in here along with this old one, looks like we have to double check. We can't have any lights on. We don't want him to call us saying that he has a dead battery. So that looks good. We'll hop back in here. Let's head back to the shop. In the first day with the moving company has been very successful, I will have to say. We don't have enough room to turn around here, so we'll have to back out into the street. And like I've touched upon, if you do have any cool feedback, please let me know down below here in the comments. I do enjoy responding to just around 99% of all the comments here on the channel. It's a lot of fun, and you guys have been very kind down below, and that's, in general, awesome of you guys. You guys have been great fans. I can't wait as we continue to grow, get more viewers, more of you guys down below. That's a lot of fun, and if you haven't already, I do recommend you subscribe here to the channel. Now, let's kind of see. I'm on the brakes, and wow, not even stopping, so we have to get these brakes checked. There could be some error in the brakes. I'm not sure exactly, but we are going way too fast, and these brakes just aren't going to do it for us. So we'll get this backed in, and we'll head back to house, starting at the house, ending at the house. That is definitely really good realism. Now, backing this in will be a bit tricky, and I'm on the brakes once again. Wow. Oh, I will be bringing this by the service shop within the next few hours, and that should be good. I don't want to keep driving it if the brakes don't work, and you definitely don't want to do that in real life. You got to make sure you can stop. So we'll just get this turnaround here and backed in, and this is a very tight squeeze, I will have to say. We'll be probably at most a foot away from the side of the shop, so we have to be pretty careful. We'll get this backed in. And so close there, readjust just a little bit, and looks like a collision problem right there. So we'll pull forward, that looks good. We'll get the wheel cranked all the way over. I do recommend you guys check out my American Truck Simulator videos here on the channel if you guys do enjoy this. Now, we do a lot more hauling type in from destination. I would consider this more moving, what we are doing today. But if you guys like this, go check that out. That's an amazing game. Pretty cool trucks and some awesome loads. Now, we got everything parked up. We'll walk up that shop, and let's hop back here in our Power Wagon. This is one awesome truck. We do a 4-wheel drive, and it has a 6.4-liter Hemi underneath the hood, which is one awesome engine. Now, I want to get dual exhaust right out of the back of the truck. I mean, that would be pretty cool. There was one truck in FS17. It's a Ram Limited 1500, and it does have those. So we might have to get that as well. And we should be doing probably one every 1.5 to 1 week for moving videos, so stay tuned for them. And we do have some construction videos as well. I got a lot of requests for those, so just stay tuned for all the very cool videos and everything to come, especially FS19 and Forza Horizon 4 coming to the channel when they do get released. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and subscribe for more.